Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do with a honey jar stuck on his head. Hello, everybody. I'm going to sit over here today kind of at an angle so you guys can get a really good look at the pictures in the book. We have some guests today. Joko, is that my hat? Boy! He's got on my Jake hiking hat. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, Joko. There you go. Life is good. Jake out hiking. I'm going to have to hide all my hats from you, man. I'm telling you, Joko. Okay, today our guest stars we have Bingo, and we also have Rollo with us from Puppy Dog Pals. Okay? And we also have Paddington Bear, and we also have Sock Monkey. So we got a good crowd with us today. Joko, what book have we got? Joko has picked out a bunch of really neat books because we're coming up on Halloween where it gets spooky and scurry. So the book he picked out today is called Bonaparte Falls Apart. And it's a story about a skeleton named Bonaparte. Okay, here we go, you guys. Bonaparte was falling to pieces, and this really shook him up. Ooh, I think its hand just fell off there, guys. Oh, no. Especially when he rode his bike, or played catch, or visited the doctor's office. Sometimes his bones would roll away, and it took him forever to find them. Oh, dag. Those kind of shiver me timbers as well. So he's riding his bike. Yikes, he's losing his hand. He's going to the doctor. Oh, dear, his head is under his bed. He's a poet and don't know it, but his feet show it. They're Longfellows. Our little college humor there. What will happen when school starts? Bonaparte asked his friends as his hand clacked to the sidewalk. I'm falling apart. Everyone will make fun of me. I have an idea, said Franky Strein, clicking Bonaparte's hand into place. Let's glue and screw your bones together. Oh, what a nice friend. So there's his hand. Yikes. And here's Franky Strein. He's getting out some glue and some screws. He's going to put Bonaparte back together. So Franky Strein glued and screwed and screwed and glued. But when he finished, ooh, that's a lot of glue. Ooh, ay chihuahua. Bonaparte couldn't move. I can't walk, he said. Franky Strein had to undo all his hard work. Dagnabbit. So see him right there? They glued him and screwed him together so good he couldn't move. So Franky Strein had to undo everything. Man. I have another idea, said Blacky Widow. I'll spin and pin a web around you. So Blacky Widow spinned and pinned and pinned and spinned. But when she finished, oh my goodness sake. Oh my goodness sake. Bonaparte was all tangled up. I'm a mess, he said. Blacky Widow had to undo all her hard work. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. So it didn't work with Franky Strein. It didn't work with Blacky Widow. I have the best idea of all, said Mummicula. I'll wrap and strap your bones in place." So Mummicula wrapped and strapped and strapped and wrapped, but when he was finished, Bonaparte couldn't see. "Oh, where is everybody?" he said in a muffled voice. And Mummicula had to undo all his hard work. Oh, man. So it didn't work for Franky Strein. It didn't work for Blacky Widow. It didn't work for Mummicula. Oh, gosh, what are they going to do? Time passed, and Bonaparte was so worried about school, his head fell off. Franky Strein picked it up and set it back in place. "Before school starts, we will bone up on other ideas," he said. "We will leave no bone unturned. No bones about it," said Mummicula. Man, that's some good friends. Trying to figure out the bestest thing they can do. Wonder what they come up with. But none of the ideas they came up with seemed just right. Until... Uh-oh, looks like Franky Strein has another idea. A dog ran by with a bone in his mouth. "The bone lover would be perfect for Bonaparte," said Mummicula. So they ran after the dog. Oh, my goodness sake. I think he's got one of Bonaparte's bones. And brought him to Bonaparte. "What a fetching dog," Bonaparte exclaimed. "You can teach him to retrieve your bones," said Franky Strein. "Bonanza," said Bonaparte. "You are my bona fide friends." He named the dog Mandible, and he spent the next 2 weeks training him. When school started, Bonaparte was still a little worried about what the others might think. He looks kind of happy, kind of sad. Bonaparte was a home-running hit at recess, a jaw-dropping sensation at lunch. How'd you like to go to that elementary school? And a rib-tickling wonder in science class. The doggy Mandible had to put back in one of his ribs. Bonaparte would hang loose without anyone making fun of him, and this made him very happy. Clickety-clack! Oh dear, he's playing on the jungle gym and his leg fell off. Yikes! The end. And that's the story of Bonaparte Falls Apart. Do you know, I think this is the 5th book that you guys have all read together. So have a good rest of your day, and goodbye from Bingo and Paddington Bear, who's from the deepest, darkest jungles of where? And here we go. Here we have, it's Peru. Here we have Sock Monkey, the deepest, darkest jungles of Peru. And here we've got Rolly, and here we have Styling with some shades. We got Pooh Bear, we got Piglet, we got Tigger, and we got my forever hat-stealing buddy, Joko, also known as the OG, the original gorilla. So on that happy note, I'm going to go see if I can find where Pooh's honey jar is. Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do with a honey jar stuck on his head.